Hello, I'm Robert Leith, coming to you here from the Confederate home in Charleston, South Carolina. For the last several years, this has been the spot of the Charleston Heritage Symposium, one of the nation's leading gatherings of scholarship in American decorative arts. We're very sorry that this year, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we can't be with you in real time. But in the meantime, we have invited the symposium's own Ralph Harvard to share with you that ongoing tradition of how the symposium opens Charleston's doors.
Here we are in Rainbow Row, where preservation was really founded in Charleston. Susan Pringle Frost, an early preservationist, bought a number of these houses and facilitated their restoration. So for the Heritage Symposium, we really do open the doors to preservation. Charleston is most famous architecturally for its single houses, and they're buildings that are set perpendicular to the street. And so it creates sort of a problem of how do you get into the house. And they've solved it by having these doors that open not into the house, but onto a piazza. Here we are in a single house, and for the Charleston Symposium, we also open doors to great collections of decorative arts. And here is one of the finest collection of Charleston Renaissance art that you can see here on the wall. We also open the door to some great surprises, and this to many people I think is their favorite house. You know, it's built in the 1740s, early merchant's house right here on the bend in Church, and it's especially distinctive because it's set back from the street. And it also has its piazza, its side piazzas on the front. Now, it's first built, this just had a balcony on the front. It did not have a piazza. But that was added in the later 18th century. It's also got a terrific gate, well-photographed gate. At the Charleston Heritage Symposium, we really do open doors, or let's say open gates, to some glorious gardens, and this is one of the best. Well, here we are in the workyard behind the Hayward Washington house, and much of this dates from the 18th century, but sort of reconjured in the colonial revival period. It's got a beautiful garden in the back, but this was really where everything happened. And at the Heritage Symposium, we really would like to think that we're opening the door to different sorts of heritage, and here we can open the door to the other half, the other 52% of the population in Charleston in the 18th century. The enslaved, indentured servants, and free people of color. Well, here we are in Charleston Village on the far edge of Charleston Village, and we're surrounded by King of Prussia marble, which is always a great thing. But this great house was built just about 1800, 1806, and it was embellished in the 1840s in the sort of Regency taste. But we're especially lucky here for the Charleston Heritage Symposium to be able to access things like this. We really can open the doors to history as well. At this house, a famed general spoke from the balcony up above us to the tattered city and really encouraged them to come back to the city that we see today. The Charleston Library Society, it was founded in 1748, but this building was built in the early 20th century with these lush marble steps. And at the Heritage Symposium, we really like to think that we open the door to knowledge, and this is the perfect spot for that.
For those of us affiliated with the Preservation Society, the arrival of the Charleston Heritage Symposium is our favorite sign of spring. All of you, attendees and speakers alike, grace the streets and gardens and homes of this city with your elegance and erudition. And you sure know how to throw a fabulous party, too. As you know, the Charleston Heritage Symposium provides invaluable support to the Preservation Society and our work. And I want to convey, on behalf of the board and staff, our warm thanks for your continued loyalty and support of our work.
We look forward to being with you next year when we'll reassemble once again, person to person, enjoying Charleston's famous hospitality.